Good day, viewers. If you're seeing this, welcome, and please don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Your support helps me bring more updates straight to you. Now, straight to the gist. We have a headline making rounds, happening now. Congratulations to Biafrans, as Simon and Nnamdi Kanu make big moves. What's actually going on? Let's break it down clearly, step by step, and examine the big moves attributed to both Simon Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu. And I'll also bring in related developments you should know. And I'll fair. Dunyawo, after reporting in the menting in the brothing. These warned, the brothing in the brothing. First, who are these individuals? Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra. Simon Ekpa is a controversial figure linked to the Biafra secessionist movement. He is based in Finland and leads what is called the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, BRGIE. So when people talk about big moves by both of them, it refers to legally, politically, or in terms of media and reputation, not necessarily some battlefield breakthrough. And I'll fair. Dunyawo, after reporting in the menting in the brothing. These warned, the brothing in the brothing. Let's start with Simon Ekpa. The big move here is that a Finnish court has sentenced him to 6 years in prison. The charges include terrorism-related offenses, aggravated tax fraud, violating legal ethics, acting as a lawyer without authorization, encouraging or facilitating illegal activities, for example, supplying arms or incitement. This is significant because Ekpa has been a thorny figure. He leads a version of the Biafra separatist movement from abroad. His arrest and conviction are seen by many as a major blow to those who follow his style of activism. Some supporters argued he was being targeted unfairly. Critics say he crossed legal lines. Thus, the move by Simon Ekpa is not a positive one in the sense of a victory. It's a legal defeat, though some may spin it as a martyrdom or symbol of resistance. And I'll fair. Dunyawo, after reporting in the menting in the brothing. Now, Nnamdi Kanu. What big moves are we seeing from him lately? A few important updates. A Nigerian court has recently ordered that he must face the terrorism charges brought by the government, rejecting his motion to dismiss them. The court said the prosecution provided sufficient evidence to proceed. That means Kanu will have to formally present his defense in court. His trial has already been complicated by frequent delays, judicial recusals, and motions by his defense. The case is now under a fourth judge, James Omotosho. Courts have had to manage health petitions, jurisdictional issues, and constitutional arguments. Kanu maintains his innocence and claims political persecution. His supporters argue the government is using the courts to silence calls for self-determination in the southeast. So the move for Kanu is judicial. He is now being formally required to respond, face cross-examination, and engage in a full trial. No more stalling, at least for the moment. They're absting when Wetin, misses. Putting both together, the headline, "Congratulations to Biafrans," is framing both developments as positive breakthroughs, but the reality is more nuanced. Ekpa's sentencing is a serious setback for his supporters, while Kanu's forced trial is a mixed development. It could either vindicate him or further complicate his legal battle. If you are a follower of Biafra activism, these events are critical. They mark a turning point. One leader is being punished in a foreign court, while the other is being dragged deeper into a legal fight at home. They're absting when Wetin misses. Let me add a related thought. These developments come against the backdrop of ongoing violence, security tension, and political agitation in southeastern Nigeria. There have been attacks on highways, arson, and deaths. Also, southeastern security has become a key focus of the federal government. These legal moves are not happening in a vacuum. They influence morale, propaganda narratives, recruitment, and the tension between activism and violence. They're absting when Wetin misses. So, viewers, what should you watch out for next? How Kanu's defense will respond to these charges, and whether the court allows full hearings on constitutional grounds, whether Ekpa's sentence is appealed, overturned, or leads to international pressure, especially from Finland or human rights groups, how supporters on both sides will frame these events either as persecution or validation, whether this changes the dynamics of separatist activism in Nigeria, especially in the southeast. That's the gist for now. If you want more analysis on how locals are reacting, how social media is responding, or what this means for peace and security in the region, just say the word. Let me know when you're ready to continue.